Hello and welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to another StarCraft 2 cast with me, the Strict StarCraft, and I am immediately back with the third game. I hope you finish the second one, because this is potentially our last game, because Tableau software is down 0-2, so it's gonna be 0. No, it's gonna be 2-1. There we go. So 0-2 right now. Tableau software is down 0-2. That's all I'm trying to say here. Palantir 2 wins to 0. So, we are on the potentially last game here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are on Inferno Pools. And in the bottom right side, representing Tableau Software, the last hope, it is Tigan 0. Dropping the GLHF right there. So friendly, guys. And in the top left side, our red Zerg player, it is Robex, representing Palantir. And we are cross-spawn on Inferno Pools. We have the possibility for a very long game here. Tiger Zero is going for an interesting... Oh, this could actually be a pretty cute Forge Expand if it decides to do that. If it nails this with the Nexus, that could be pretty nice. So yeah, these guys are in Gold League, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're both in Gold League, so at least it's going to be an even matchup. It might not be the best of plays that we get to see here today, but still a pretty even matchup. So that's what I'm hoping for. A close game at least. So Robex, he is going for that hatchery first, while Tigan Zero did drop down that forge, and if he can nail this wall here, he's gonna drop the Nexus here of course later. So if he can get like a gateway and a cannon here or something, that would be pretty sick. I've never been good at walling, you know, as a Protoss player. I should be good at walling, but I'm not good at all. So either way, Extractor, spawning pool coming down right now from Robex. Playing this out very standard, so not a problem at all for Robex. He's going for a really nice opener. You know, the hatchery first allows him to drone heavily, and on this large map, that is exactly what you want to be doing as a Zerg player. And yes, Tiger Zero, please nail this. Oh my god. Please drop a gateway here. Is there even pylon range for it? I don't even know. Just get it down, and then like a cannon here. Oh, that would be so sick. Or a cannon here. I don't know. It needs to cover the mineral line somehow. Tiger Zero right now coming in to scout. Oh, please. Oh, yes. Oh. No. Drop a cannon here. Oh, yes. Okay. Tiger Zero coming in to scout right now. He sees the spawning pool, sees the expansion, sees the extractor, sees everything that he wants to know. He knows this is a macro game so far, and he could probably chillax a bit. He's pretty happy with his opener. He knows that he's got his Nexus down safely and all that good stuff. And oh my god, this wall gives me the chills, man. So nice. Very nice wall there from Tiger Zero. And now let's go for the cannon rush. But is this going to work? No. It's not. Zerglings are here. Creep is here. He cannot build anything. I guess he hopes for an overreaction or something. But he's gonna lose the probe even, so. Cancel, please cancel. There we go. Nice going, Tiger Zero. Finishing up his gateway right now, and I hope he's gonna drop the 7. That's cool. He's got double gas on the way in the main base, but this is kind of late. I would love to see those around like 19 supply, or you know, at a bit of an earlier timing at least, like 4 minutes. So now Robex, he's getting that metabolic boost up, but I would like to see him drone heavily right now. He did make 4 Zerglings, which is fine, absolutely fine for scouting. Usually 2 Zerglings are enough, but 4 Zerglings, you know, it's not a huge deal at all. But he's still not droning, still not building anything. Hit those injects, please, and just drone away. That is the worst thing a Zerg player can do against a greedy Protoss player. If a Protoss player goes for like a Nexus first, you just take that 3rd base immediately and start droning to like the 6-minute mark. And then you can start making roaches or whatever. So drone away and go for that 3rd base. Yes, this is so good for Robex. He's going for a perfect build right here, taking that gold base even. And he's got a full scout off. He's got full map control with these upgraded Zerglings. With a 4.7 movement speed, he can easily get around on Inferno Pools. So now Zealot has been made for Tiger Zero, and the Sentry is coming out as well. And this is what I said, the cannon can barely cover this mineral line. I can't see the range unfortunately, but this is probably the maximum right here. So I don't know, I guess he could camp around with those Zerglings to try to get some damage done. Coming in once again, is going to be able to deal some damage? Nope, that's not going to happen. A cannon can 2-shot a Zergling, which means that 2 cannons can 2-shot 2 Zerglings. Math, you know? That's right. Stargate coming in from Tigers here right now. It's a bit delayed. We're at the 7-minute mark. We'd love to see that at like 5:30 or 6 minutes, but not a huge deal, I think, in Gold League. And this is interesting. It's going for the Twilight Council. I don't really know if I like this. I don't know how it's going to deal with the potential Hydralisk counterattack from outside player. Because going for a Stargate, it leaves you vulnerable to early Hydralisks. That is, I think everyone can understand that. Because anti-air units deal fairly well with air units, so that's kind of a thing. So what you do is you get the Robo to deal with the Hydralisk counterattack. But if you go for Twilight Council, you can't really afford a Robo as well. So we'll see how he decides to play this out. He's going for Phoenix right now and he's getting Charge. I was expecting him to get Blink, but we'll see if Charge works out for him either, as well, you know, either way. Sporecrawler has finished in both mineral lines for Rob X, so it's looking pretty nice for him. I don't think he spotted the Stargate necessarily. No, that's not what we want to do. He didn't spot the Stargate, but I think he's just anticipating it, or, you know, dropping Sporecrawlers to just play it out safe. Now Titan Zero is going to be producing Voiders out of this, and he's going for Templar Archives. This is some greedy play right here, adding on 3 more gateways, up to 4 gateways right now, adding on 2 more cannons. I don't like this, to be honest, from Tiger Zero. It's gonna end up far behind in the economy pretty quickly here, 50 drones to 39, and if he decides to bunker up on 2 bases, he can get shut down pretty easily at like the 12-minute mark, you know, 14-minute mark at least. Where Robex is going for a heavy maxed out push. We will see. Glide Recon, he's going for a Robo as well. How the second Stargate? What? He can't afford this, man. 3 Stargates. What the? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Robex right now, he's droning just the way I want him to. Getting that Spire up, I think, to get Corruptors. Because Mutalisks aren't that good versus Phoenixes. They're pretty worthless, to be honest. And Zerglings, what are they doing here? Doing just some ordinary scouting. Now Robex is gonna start producing stuff. He's producing 12 roaches right now and 6 Zerglings, so he's gonna try to apply some pressure to our Protoss player. But Storm is coming in, +1 air weapons. This composition, man, this is some weird shit right here. But Robex throwing away some free Zerglings here. I think Tiger Zero is pretty happy with that. But still, back to the income tab. 41 to 53, see it up here. All the income and stuff like that. Tiger Zero is falling behind very quickly in that regard. Macro actually coming up from Robex as well, so Tiger Zero, please do something with this stuff. Let's see if you can afford to produce off of all of this. He's getting a Warp Prism. Can you produce off of all of these? Can you produce off of all of these Warp Gates? No, I don't think so. He's down 40 supply right now, and I think that's going to increase even more. 6 Mutalisks are coming in. You know, I think Phoenixes can be produced very quickly from these Stargates, so I would not suggest going into heavy Mutalisk count, but the way Robex is getting up his evolution chambers right now, it looks like he wants to go for a mainly Roach Hydra mix right here. But he's getting the +1 flyer attacks as well, perhaps for the later Corruptors, I assume. Tiger Zero's got the 1 Phoenix in there. That's not standard at all, going for 1 Phoenix, but you know, you do you. It's absolutely fine. Tiger Zero losing that Phoenix right now, losing all his scouting potential, unless he hallucinates. But whatever. Now 3 Phoenixes are going to be produced right here, and this is exactly what I said. Robex, don't overinvest into Mutalisk right now. It's not gonna work out. So it's gonna start +1/+1 melee and Carapace. It's not gonna go for the ranged attack upgrade right now, which is a bit interesting. I don't know why you would go for melee in a CVP matchup unless you want to take very quickly to Ultralisks, but you know, I'm gonna trust Robex. I think he knows what he's doing. At least I hope he does. Now Tiger Zero is gonna drop the 3rd base over here with the War Prism, but Robex spots it immediately somehow. I don't know, he's been on point with stuff with Spore Crawlers and everything. Perhaps he's a hacker. No, I'm just kidding. 5 Mutalisks are coming in, and I think Robex is just gonna overwhelm this base pretty soon. You know, it is nicely walled in, but cannons can only do so much for you. Force fields can block out the Zerglings, but force fields, you know, they time out, and looks like the swarm here doesn't really time out. First cannon falls very quickly, and now the Zerglings are just streaming in here. All the probes are going to die very quickly. Roaches are here. You know, the Mutalisks get dealt with pretty easily with Storm and Phoenixes, but the Roaches, you know, Storm deals a bit of damage. He's warping in a couple of Zealots here, and it looks like he's gonna hold this off for now. And I don't think there's a Hydralisk then even out for Robex, and that's a bit unfortunate for him. Let's go to structures. Nope, no Hydralisk then, and that's not the best for him to deal with Void Rays. You know, Mutalisks are alright versus Void Rays, but with the Phoenix support, can't really deal with Void Rays easily with Mutalisks. So now Tiger Zero is finally getting pushed back though with a small little force. And I don't know, it's got a lot of Phoenixes remaining, but a lot of Zerglings are streaming in. They are about to finish 1-1 as well. Time War coming down, Photon Overcharge coming down. And all the Zerglings running into the main base. Yeah, so close to. Yeah, they are. Nope. Yeah, they are. There we go. But a Zealot Warping coming in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Natural getting cleaned up right now, but Robex is still rocking hard in the main base with a lot of Zerglings. And a couple of pylons are going to fall, but he's not going for the probe line, really. There we go, going for the probe line right now, and he wants to wreck this income of Tiger Zero. And as you can see, he's dropping in the harvest account right now. 16 probes have died in this attack, 18 so far, 21 in this attack. And I was 44 supply to 92, so, you know, he's still down by roughly 40 supply as he was before, but he's lost so many harvesters. It's not, you know, it's not even funny. But either way, Robex, what's he got following this up? He's got a 4th base coming. Has he got the +1 Flyer Carapace coming in? Yes. No more ground unit upgrades. He just wants to stick with that air army for now. He's getting 2 Corruptors as well. Has he got the Great Aspire? No, I don't think so. Nope. So we can't get Broodlords. The Corruptors are just here to deal with the Phoenixes, I assume. Now, what is Tiger Zero's transition out of this? He needs to build a lot of probes to get back into the income game, but he also needs a lot of army. And Void Rays, I think it's a good choice, to be honest. Void Rays are pretty cost efficient. They're strong. So, you know, they can deal with heavy roach count. I think it's the best choice that he can go for right now. Go for Void Rays. It's a solid choice, because they deal with Corruptors very, very well as well. But he needs to keep these Phoenixes alive to deal with Mutalisks. Not the best here for him, losing 2 Phoenixes without really killing anything. Attacking Zero, I think the worst part for him is that he's not producing anything right now. He's up to 2.2k and is focusing all of his attention on controlling this one Phoenix. And I think it would be better for him if he were to sit at home and just build stuff than to waste APM controlling one Phoenix. And I will also suggest going over to a 3rd base pretty soon. But, you know, Robex, he's only up to 48 harvesters on 3 bases, which is not enough, to be honest. I would like for him to get up to at least 65 on 3 bases and perhaps 75 on 4 bases. But, and he's gonna secure that 4th base right now, stop mining from it. So, hopefully he can drone a bit more, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Now Robex 4 Palantir is moving in. There's Storms dealing so much damage to these Zerglings, but also dealing friendly fire to the Voiders. And the second one, Jesus, that was barely any offensive damage, just friendly damage. Now Robex is moving in here with a lot of Corruptors, a lot of Mutalisks. The Voiders aren't focusing correctly. And now I think Robex has finally broken Tiger Zero. Cannons are warping in though and are finishing right now. So Tiger Zero might be able to stabilize for a couple of more minutes. Now the Zealots are starting to fall very rapidly, but a lot of cannons are here right now. 4 of them. And, you know, as I said earlier, cannon can 2-shot Zerglings, so they're able to take down these Zerglings pretty quickly. And Robex is forced to back out once again. But it's 37 supply to 127. It's looking very green for Tiger Zero. Oh, yeah, for Tiger Zero to say the least. But we'll see. You know, I've seen graver comebacks that were better comebacks in SC2 than this one. So we'll see if Tiger Zero can make it happen. Hive coming in right now, which is potentially for the Great Aspire. I would love to see Broodlords. They are pretty awesome units. But it looks like Robex, he doesn't want to stop his pressures, continuously applying a lot of pressure to Tiger Zero. Coming in with more Zerglings right here. They are still on the +1/+1, and finally the cannon line is being broken. But a lot of mutilates, a lot of something. It's more like a TVZ composition going on here. But either way, Tiger Zero has now lost all of his armies, lost all of his cannons, and Robex is pushing through here. 155 supply to 25 right now. Tiger Zero dropping below 20 supply in a couple of seconds. There we go. There's going to be the GG. And Palantir, I think it is. Take it. Hang on. Just 1 second. There we go. 3-2-0. So Palantir, basically slaughtering Tableau software in this matchup. It's going to be a 3-0 victory, a clean sweep, and I hope you enjoyed the cast. Even though I wasn't able to do them live, I did get them uploaded for you offline. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you, whenever you see me. Alright, bye bye.